What's going on? I'd like to welcome you guys to another DC TV talk. In this episode, I'm covering DC TV talk episode 30, part 4. Where I'm covering Gotham and I'm covering this week's Arrow. I'm gonna get into Gotham first because I'm pretty much to summarize this entire episode and pretty much like, oh my goodness, Jesus, Jesus is on the main line, and I'm telling them what up. My bad, you guys. I get distracted by I see thighs. I seen some thighs there. I know, but anyway, this episode pretty much of Gotham pretty much covered that we have our Joker now. Finally have our definitive Joker. Of course, we knew it was going to be caused by Jerome. He gave his brother some special laughing gas. It's not the typical Joker origin story that we typically see with the guy in the red hood, fair comedic. We don't get that. We know that's only the Joker story we've seen simply because of like the Killing Joke, but nobody really ever knew where the Joker came from. But we have it. We have our Joker now. Only thing that might bother me or some is that we know who he is. It's like it's no surprise if they ever see him again. They'll know exactly who he is. And that's the only thing about the Joker. You never know. You get fingerprints and anything like that. You never know who he was. And to me, it's just gonna be a reincarnation of Jerome. And I kind of hope he does things different. But at the same time, he is the Joker, and he became a crime boss. He's a psychopath. And I feel like we're gonna move forward with that. I do like how they use all the villains in this episode. And I feel like none of the villains were really wasted. They did things they needed to do. And another thing that was going on, we get more of Bruce Wayne. I feel like he's building. We see that he has the Mustang, which kind of gonna be like the Batmobile. It's bulletproof, and like when you go out to fight crime, you actually have something to ride around in. I like that element because I guess either you give him a Lambo, Mustang, or Camaro. Three cars you could probably just make it look like a type of Batmobile, but they're not necessarily be the Batmobile. And another thing that they introduced more was Barbara as she's now Ra's al Ghul, but and she has the sisters of the league. No, nothing against them. It's just like it doesn't. I don't know. It's not fitting for me. And then we see the picture of she used to be with Ra's al Ghul, and now we have the people who take Tabby, and they're like, "Hey, we're really the people who serve Ra's al Ghul." It's so confusing. I'm kind of like tired of the Barbara big boss thing, and it seems cheesy. If I'm just being honest, it seems pretty cheap. I like Tabitha a lot, but in certain roles where like their characters really matter, and I feel like they just gave Barbara threw something out of it, the stuff with Ra's, because Ra's dying to Bruce this early, that was already something I didn't really like, and I feel like they wrote themselves into a hole, and they're like they're digging it deeper. So hopefully they prove me wrong, and whatever happens later, it makes it make sense. But right now, I'm kind of not on board with it. So I'm gonna jump right on to Arrow, where it's pretty much Arrow. He has nobody on his side. He's about to get impeached. The people trying to automatically Green Arrow, and his crew's falling. Where it's no longer a crew; it's just him and Felicity. And something happened this episode I fucking love the way they use the vertigo to have him confused, because when he got into it with Felicity and he snapped on William, I was like, damn, William just got mad. Like he got mad, but like William automatically, like he went to his room and started crying. Like, dude, like, man up, like, it's like you got yelled at by your dad. It's not like a big deal. It's not the end of the fucking world. And that kind of bothered me. Like, he can't even yell at William without William completely thinking the world is over. And Felicity kind of got mad, like, yo, you need to chill. Even though he had the vertigo in him, I still was like, bro, you just like, if I was able to go to my room every time my mama or grandma or somebody yelled at me, I wouldn't be who I am today. Like, bro, they used to yell at me and call me bitches and puss ass niggas and shit like that. So my feelings didn't get hurt. I'm just like, toughen up. That's all it was. And I don't feel like William has that tough bone in him, but later on we see him down in the bunker and see Felicity and say like, yo, you're wrong. I think we just need some time apart. That's when it hit me. I'm like, wow, that's fucked up, Felicity. That's your husband. And I did not know that was the Vertigo. I actually thought that was Felicity. And then we see the Vertigo's in, and we see Adrian Chase fucking with his mind. And I feel like this Adrian Chase, if you guys ever played the Batman Arkham Knight game with like the Jokers in Batman's head, it's kind of like that. And I feel like they played that element of this so well, where like he felt like, yo, you have to go back to how you did it before. It was just you versus everybody. And we get him breaking into the precinct with the police station. We see in the beginning where he broke into the police station, taking people down just by himself. You go back to the old hood. He didn't have on like the mask. He had just like the black fucking marker around his eyes and shit. And you get that, and I'm like, that's what I want to see. I honestly wanted him to open that fucking door and go to war with them cops. I'm like, yeah, this is what I've been waiting to see. I've been waiting to see, and we get to the end of the episode, and it's like the resolution is like, okay, I need to take a step back. I need to do this myself, like I used to do it. I'm still your husband. I'm still a father. I'm probably no longer going to be the mayor, but I need to go back to how it all started. Go back to like the groundwork, and that's probably one of the best elements. I like the old hood. I kind of wish he still cut the sleeves. Maybe put on like a band or something. But other than that, I thought this was a phenomenal episode, and it focused mainly on Oliver as him dealing with stuff from his past, dealing with stuff from the present, dealing with the separation from his teammates, all of that, and all of that was addressed in this episode to a way to where it made you feel more for him. It didn't make you like any of the other characters anymore. And it can make me hate them any more than I already do for some of them, like Curtis, Renee, and Dana. But this was a very, very good episode, and I thought it just was a good character study of Oliver and what he's going through. And the Vertigo brought a lot of things out that I think a lot of fans been waiting to see. So, 2 thumbs up for this episode. Definitely enjoyed it. You guys let me know what you thought about that in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. I'll catch up with you guys later.